It's finally time to start putting the pins up on my boards. Since I have more boards now, I'm going to organize them a little bit different, and so I'm going to categorize them all on my bed first. Obviously, I had to take a couple of seconds to make sure that I put on a good TV show, and shout out to the Hades profile. But anyway, this turned out to be a much more stressful undertaking than I thought it would be. I ended up with way more initial categories than I kind of intended, and I definitely had more categories than I had boards. So I had to consolidate, and I still have a full board of pins that didn't find their way up onto the wall, which I don't know what I'm going to do with yet, but I will figure it out. Also, shout out to my dog for having her feet in the video the whole time. Took a little pause midway through to make myself some tea out of my fun little Tarzan 25th anniversary mug, and then it was back to it. Once I got them all organized, I kind of decided which boards I wanted for which categories, and I wanted to make sure that my favorites were kind of in the spot that would be behind me when I'm filming. I also figured kind of in this series, I'll take the time to actually show you all of my pins while I'm putting them up on the wall, since I have a pretty big collection and there's so many you don't get to see. So today we're starting with Tarzan. If you've been here for a while, you know that Tarzan is my favorite Disney movie of all time. And I got these beautiful, gigantic pins from Disneyland Paris that have been kind of hanging around for a while that I haven't gotten to put up anywhere yet, and so I'm finally so excited to get to put them up on the wall. I also got this really cool, it's the next one, this really cool Clayton pin, which is a Walt Disney Imagineering. It was in a villain series. I also have the Hades from this series as well. These are the ones that are from Disneyland Paris, and they're just so cool. They're gigantic. I love them. They're gorgeous. And of course, we had to save the icon herself for last, Turkina. Love her. Then it was time to put them up on the wall. And Tarzan gets its own board. I have a couple of boards, as you'll see, kind of throughout this series that are shared with other things, but Tarzan gets to keep its own board. Because I want this collection to grow, exponentially. And so I want to leave, the little bit of space that is left here for more Tarzan pins to come. Make sure you follow along so you can see the rest of my pins go up.